TGIF everyone, it's the Mercenary, and welcome back to some more Spider-Man.
This is my story. It's the usual thing. Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy meets another girl. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Don't think my life is all flowers and romance, though. I wish. More and more my life is spent out here, fighting some of the worst the city has to offer. Sometimes it's just a mugger, sometimes it's a bigger problem. This is the city I protect, New York City. It's my home, my playground, my responsibility. And this is Mary Jane, the girl next door, the girl I love. But love is a tricky thing when you live part of your life behind a mask. Fate handed me amazing powers, and I made a promise to use those powers to help people. With great power comes great responsibility. No matter how much I might wish things were different, there's only one Spider-Man.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. I'm sure you miss me more than I missed you. Anyway, things have changed around here since last time, so they dragged me back at great expense to explain what's up. First things first. You're not much of a wall crawler if you can't, stick to walls. So here's what you do. You walk or run into a wall and hold the grab button. Voila, you stick to the wall. It works when you're swinging or jumping, too. Moving right along, let's talk jumping. Hold down the jump button and you'll charge your jump. This yellow bar shows how strong your jump will be when you let go of the button. You got it? You sure? You don't actually jump until you've let go of the jump button. Okay? Now go jump in a lake. If you tap the jump button, you'll just do a little hop. A little hop. That's because you didn't charge your jump. Am I going too fast for you? Let's get this show on the road. See that little doohickey? That's your destination marker, and it tells you how to get where you need to go. Clever, huh? When it's in the middle of the screen, you know you're heading towards your goal. Easy, right? All right, stop there for a second and look at your map. See it there? That red thing in the center is you, and the blue dot is your destination marker. The line that connects each dot to the map represents how high off the ground that particular thing is. Oh, that makes sense, right? Yeah, sure it does. Everything's broken into chapters, and every chapter opens with one of these nifty little slow-mo things. Those words zipping by under the chapter title are the items on your to-do list. So get busy. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is jump off the building. I mean it, just jump. Hey, I wouldn't tell you to do something dangerous and life-threatening, would I? Come on. You always do what people... Huh. I guess you're smarter than you look. Good for you. So, let me tell you a little about swinging. Every time you press the swing button, you'll shoot a new web line. There's all kinds of fancy stuff you can do, but let's take baby steps, shall we? Now that you're out and about, why don't you swing around for a while? You know, do your thing. I'll check up on you later. You're fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, so I think I'd let Bruce Campbell's narration kind of take over for a little bit. But now to actually explain a little backstory of this. Whenever this game first came out, I actually rented this from the video store so many times, I literally thought I owned it. And the time that I had to take it back because someone else wanted to try it out, it made me cry. Because this game was like so open world. There's very little I couldn't think of that I would want to get rid of it. So yeah, I almost feel like I had it at one time, but here I am. But yeah, to explain why I didn't do this in chronological order from Spider-Man 1,
Okay,
Spider-Man
I'm back. For the next lesson, let's talk about... Hey, what's going on down there?
Stop, thief!
Well, that's convenient. The arcade just got held up and the robbers are driving away. What are you gonna do about it? Looks like playtime is over. Put all the stuff you've learned together and get into action. Swing after the car. Use the destination marker and your map if you lose them. Oh, and try not to embarrass yourself, okay?
Okay. But yeah, to explain why I didn't do this in chronological order is kind of beyond me. I guess I didn't feel like doing it at the time, but usually my organized mind suggests doing it in the order which it came out in video and stuff, so yeah, I have a hard time understanding myself as it is, so you guys are not alone in trying to figure me out. Alright.
Looks like the robbers are escaping on foot. Go teach them about justice.
Okay.
You know, by beating the snot out of them. I mean, this isn't a civics class. What do you expect?
I know this game's gonna bring back a lot of memories. A lot of good ones, too.
Oh, yo, not cool. Oh, trouble.
You want to see something cool? Sprint after that last robber by holding the sprint trigger while you run, then hold attack when you get up to the thug. That move is called a sprint uppercut.
And they say back in the day when they created this game.
Yo, the web slinger just shot.
Nice going. Now get back to the arcade owner.
It's amazing how they say that when they made games back in this day, that it wasn't the easiest Spider-Man to create.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Listen, if you ever want to play some games, come on by. It's on the house.
Bring up your zoom map for a second, would you? Great. This map is real useful. You can see destination markers and all kinds of other useful locations on it. Check it out when you get lost. But you'll never get lost, I know you.
Okay.
A destination marker for the first Spidey store just appeared. Go buy the speed upgrade, then we'll move on.
Ah, yes,
You
I
won't?
remember this.
Then I'm done.
Oh. Yeah, I remember this part. Not too much difference from Spider-Man 3, but yeah.
The city's been quiet lately. Maybe my luck's finally changing.
Isn't it beautiful, Rosie? This will be my gift to the world. Unlimited energy. The power of a sun harnessed for the good of all mankind.
Don't forget the good of Otto. Eat something. The world will still be here in half an hour.
Alright.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load.
Right. We wouldn't want to miss that. Oh wow. My last save was back in 2001? Holy shit. Time has flown. I'm gonna keep that save legendary though. I'm not saving over that.
Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. It's
Oh,
gonna kill me.
damn right it is. Ah, another looks like a very lengthy trip. I'm gonna do my magic on this one.
Sorry, Dr. Connor.
Oh, we have an unseen turn of events.
Don't let them get the case.
Give us the case and you won't get hurt. I got her. Let's clear out of here. Spider, we're gonna need more men.
Oh, damn right
Looks
you
like
are.
interference showed up.
I'm kind of new at this, so forgive me if I'm slow.
You guys are such a nuisance.
Spider reflexes, nice. In this mode, you're faster
Spider-Man's
than the bad
here
guys.
already.
You'll see attacks
Get
coming
rid of
from
them
a
and
mile away. You can even do different, more damaging moves.
Hiya!
Why does stuff like this always happen when I'm running late?
It's destined.
So much for you.
Case secured.
Boy, you just aren't landing a punch on this guy. He keeps blocking. You better try a different tactic, or I'm gonna fall asleep.
There we go. Alright.
Hi, my name's Spider-Man, and I'll be your rescuer today.
Thank you so much for saving me. The briefcase, you got it back. Thank goodness.
Why did they want this so badly?
I'm sorry. I can't really talk about it.
All right. Well, at least try to be more careful from now on.
Don't worry.
Maybe I can still make it before class.
How odd is it that Spider-Man's mouth moves, but the NPCs don't? That don't make sense.
This should be a safe spot to change. Dr. Connors,
Peter.
I'm sorry for missing class. I was on my way, but...
Peter, I don't want to hear excuses. You have a keen scientific mind, but your grades are slipping. You miss class half the time, and when you do show up, you're asleep in your seat.
Yes, Dr. Connors. I understand.
Have you started your paper on Dr. Octavius yet? He's a good friend of mine, so you'd better know what you're talking about.
Well, I've been thinking about it.
Thinking isn't your problem. But that paper isn't going to write itself, Peter. And if you don't get your act together, you're in serious danger of failing this class.
I know, Dr. Connors. I'll pull things together. I promise.
I hope so. I'll see you in class.
Bummer.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list.
Okay. Nothing short of what Web of Shadows would ask of me to do for their optional objectives.
It'll show you what you still need to do in the current chapter. The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza parlor. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
Alright, well, I do believe this is another good time to activate another save. And from there, I hope you guys do enjoy Friday's continuing upload, and I hope you guys continue to join me along with this long adventure. So, again, if you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to support it with a like or dislike, get yourself subscribed, and activate that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads.